Whenever we have the opportunity to plant something, there are two very important ingredients that we always need to use. One is compost. The second one is either bone meal or superphosphate. You cannot go without these. Why should we use them, and what are they going to do for my garden? Very simply, both of these products improve the root development of your plants. Without good roots, you ain't going to get the good stuff on top. Pretty simple. So to get the rooting right with the compost and the bone meal or the superphosphate, we know that we're getting our plants off to the right start. They're also an important source of calcium, which is great for plant growth. So what is the difference between bone meal and superphosphate? If you got dogs that are really inquisitive, don't use the bone meal. Remember, bone meal is essentially crushed bones. It has that beautiful organic smell, which is what attracts the dogs to it. However, if you do have that, then rather use superphosphate because it does exactly the same thing, just in a chemical composition without the smell. Bone meal or superphosphate can be applied at one small handful per planting hole. Obviously, as the plant gets bigger, so the handfuls increase. For a large tree, one would use 2 to 3 handfuls. Remember, it's important that the bone meal or the superphosphate is mixed well into the compost to allow the roots to be able to penetrate it, to encourage that good plant growth. When applying bone meal or superphosphate to a new bed, simply scatter 90 grams per square meter and turn that in with a garden fork. One can never apply too much bone meal or too much superphosphate to one soil. Don't get stressed out about application. In fact, a little bit more is always good. If you enjoyed this clip, like it, share it, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more gardening tips.